What's up, friends? I don't do doom and gloom videos. I'm just not into that kind of lifestyle, but I am into a lifestyle of urgency, right? I don't know why so many people put off their health thinking it's something that you're going to get taken care of someday. Let me tell you, you don't have someday. Let me explain why. This is not, oh my God, you're going to die tomorrow. This is, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and you don't know what kind of strength, vitality your body's going to need to pull you through. See, there's this thing in life called surprise. Things happen, as you already know in your experience of life. I just can't get my light right. We'll figure it out. Things happen in your experience of life, and the only question is, will you be ready? This idea of controlling the population, i.e., pandemic popping up out of nowhere, call it what you want, but hey, it occurred. Was your body ready? No. That's why many of us passed away because our bodies weren't prepared. Something happened, we shut down, and then look at, you don't know. So prepare, prepare, prepare. All right, here's three things you can do to prepare. Number one, get control of your diet. Now, I know many people are saying, I eat clean. Well, what the heck does that actually mean? Have you defined what that means? Is it just clean for you? Because I can assure you, when I came off of a fast food diet and I stopped eating Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's and Arby's, and I started at least eating more food from places like, I don't know, Chipotle or from Chick-fil-A, that it was better. It was really better. It made a difference. It literally made a difference, and I felt better than I did before. But that's not the same as eating clean. There's a chasm between the two, but I didn't know that. So I was better, but I didn't know that. And when you think about getting your diet right, I need you to go connect in my group, my free VIP group, where we'll talk about some things like this, where you can get exposed to, well, what's clean, what's not. In the meantime, go watch the video on Netflix called The Game Changers. That'll give you an idea of what you think clean is and what clean actually is. Because we live in a country, particularly those of you in the US, where the food is designed to fill you. I didn't say heal you. I said fill you. That's it. It's to create fillers so you feel full, but what's happening on the inside is dark, deranged, and crazy because your body can't process that filled feeling. It feels it and it's going, this isn't nutrition. This isn't food. And then inflammation begins to form, and then fat gets stored in other places, and then all of a sudden you have a chronic illness, you don't know why. All of a sudden your allergies pick up, you don't know why, but you're looking at your plate going, I'm eating good. And again, compared to a fast food diet, you are, but that's not the same as actually eating clean and eating healthy. So take the time, join the free VIP group. We're going to talk about stuff like that, but at the same time, watch the video. What the health? Watch that video. What the health? Go get some more information that can expand your mind, but you've got to be willing to open your mind. And until you do, you have no clue. All right, I'm gonna give you a quick story about that. So I was a marathoner. As a marathoner, I ran probably 5 or 6 marathons. I completed them all. I was doing pretty good. A buddy of mine kept saying, bro, you need to change your diet. You need to eat more healthy and raw foods. I was like, dude, whatever. Leave me alone because I don't eat McDonald's and stuff anymore. I'm at least eating baked chicken, cinnamon grilled baked chicken. I don't know. I loved that at one point. And I was eating broccoli more and I was eating rice and things. He's like, yeah, bro, that's not. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? I know I'm doing good. I didn't listen. Probably like you're thinking I'm crazy. So then around the sixth or seventh marathon, halfway through the race, around mile 17, my legs locked up in a way that I never experienced. And I couldn't finish the race. I couldn't even walk straight. My legs were twisted. I was like, must have been a fluke. I had a bad day. I guess it can happen. They put me on this bus, and I just sat there till recovery time. Next season came up. I'm training. I'm going hard. I'm like, I'm going to make this happen for real now. I'm going to go real hard. Mile 18 in the next marathon, same thing, opposite leg or something, and I couldn't finish the race. I'm like, what is going on? I decided to finally listen to that guy. I kept saying, leave me alone. I'm not saying you need to do this, but I turned my diet into a fully 100% plant-based diet. To be honest with you, it was 95% raw. And I literally shifted my running technique to a barefoot style. I was doing things I never did in the previous 7 years at all. I was running on a Saturday, I probably run 25 miles. On a Sunday, I turn around and run 22. Another Saturday, I run 32, run 27 on a Sunday. I did that every week, and I had 2 long days back to back, along with the weekday shorter runs for like 3.5, 4 months. And I was recovering so fast. And I was like, what is it with this food? And I realized that when I was eating more alkaline living foods, those nutrients were getting in my blood and in my cells, and it was empowering my cells to heal faster. Yeah, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? And you probably won't run a 50-mile ultra marathon. You can, but you probably won't. The reason I'm telling you that is because unless you're really pushing your body and your fitness and your goals and you're exerting the energy, you don't really know what's working and what's really not working. But what I discovered was that when I had more living food, I performed better, even though I went 2 to 3 times as hard. So when you talk about clean food, I need you to investigate that. That's important for you. The second thing I want you to do, now that you've got the clean food figured out, is I want you to find something physical to engage yourself in. Find some sort of a challenge. I don't care if it's a mud run. I don't care if it's kayaking. I need you to start utilizing your body. This thing was meant to be moved and used. So move it and use it, my friend. Stop holding back. Put it to work, because that's going to help. That brainiac stuff you think you're doing, it's going to stimulate and make that work even more effectively, because the body is a part of it. You have a body, mind, and spirit. They are all meant to be connected. That's when you get to discover who you really are. And then the last thing I need you to do, the third thing I need you to do, is I need you to go ahead and start living your truth. I need you to stop doing things just for the money. Do some things for the money because that's smart. You got to make a living for you and your family. But I need you to start getting clarity about who you are. And unless you start changing your diet and unless you start moving your body, those things might hinder the level of clarity you get to have. Because if you live with, well, I would never run a marathon, or I can't run a marathon, and I'm not saying you should, but if you live with that limitation, that you don't even know if it's true or not. There's a difference between it being a limitation in your mind and a choice. You can say, well, I don't want to run a marathon, therefore I'm okay. Well, that depends. Are you saying I don't want to run a marathon because you think it's too much? Are you saying I don't want to run a marathon because, I don't need to prove anything to anybody? It's about proving it to you. It's about getting your body engaged. It's about using your existence to fully live out who you are. You don't know what you're capable of. Let me tell you, I had never ran more than 3 miles at one time in my entire life prior to that first marathon. Never. I did not. I didn't think I could. I certainly didn't want to. Challenge yourself. Get enrolled in your life. You don't know what's coming up. But I can promise you this, if you start to take care of your diet, right, and make those adjustments and really begin to live your life and engage in the physical transformation for yourself, you will shock yourself with your existence. And others will get to see the shock that you get to enjoy. And it's not about the others. But as you manifest who you really are by shocking yourself and discovering new heights and new depths of yourself, then others get to learn from you. Others get to be inspired by you. And that's where others matter. I love you. This is your coach. Subscribe, hit the bell, get more good information like this. Comment below so we can exchange thoughts and ideas, and join a free VIP group. Peace.